Do you guys hear that? No? Okay. What am I hearing? I'm hearing and seeing with my own true eyes the rise of a superstar in Julia Hart. Do you guys remember back in the day when Julia Hart was part of the Varsity Blondes? Do you remember? You know, Brian Pillman Jr. And unfortunately, I cannot for the life of me remember the other guy's name. And I'm just going to be lazy today and not look it up. But if you guys know, leave a comment down below and tell me. Also, if you like the video, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. And I want to know your guys' thoughts and comments about Julia Hart and what she has become. From where she was as the cheerleader part of the Varsity Blondes to now being pretty much rival with Malachi Black to be the leader of the House of Black. Now, the rumors have been circling that Malachi Black is going to be going back to the WWE. He came out and said that it's time to come home, and Zelina Vega would also tweet that it's something about him coming home. We've heard this before with Malachi Black that he was going to leave AEW and go back to the WWE, but now, more so than ever, this seems like a more reasonable situation only because of the fact that Triple H is now in charge, and when Aleister Black, now known as Malachi Black, was a big star, was on NXT with Triple H. But what AEW has done, and we all talk, a lot of people, and myself included, I've been just as guilty of it as the next guy, has said that AEW doesn't make stores. AEW doesn't do this. AEW doesn't do that. But what AEW has done, it has made stores. You think of a Jade Cargill who ended up signing with the WWE. You think about what she was. She was a superstar. She was a megastar. And now we're looking at the same thing with it being Julia Hart. She is becoming a superstar. She's becoming a star. Look at her character. Look at the fire. Look at how talented and how much she's taking it all in. She's slip singing her own song, almost as if she's singing the song as she enters into the arena. Fans have drawn to her, and she has that star it factor that draws you to her. That you see her entrance, you hear her music, and your ears perk up and your eyes begin to look and pay attention and focus on what is the TBS champion. So if Malachi Black would indeed leave AEW and go back to the WWE, you have a leader already in place for the House of Black, and I don't think it would affect the House of Black totally. It would affect it some, of course. But with Julia Hart and what AEW has turned her into, let's not turn a blind eye. Let's not put our blinders on. Let's not just hate for the sake of hating people. AEW has things that they do well, and quite honestly, since Dustin Rhodes has taken over the women's division inside the AEW, the women's division has gotten a lot better. The women's division has seemingly grown. Now you got Deonna Purrazzo there, who is going to make an impact, hopefully. Hopefully. Because we all know that there's some stores that show up that's supposed to make an impact and disappear within it like the gust in the wind. Here today and gone tomorrow. But something about Julia Hart and that TBS title, and I hate this. I don't hate to say it. I think anymore the TBS Women's Championship has become a little bit more prestigious than the AEW Women's Championship. Because it seems like whoever holds that TBS title belt, and there's only been 3, Jade Cargill, Chris Statlander, and now Julia Hart, a little bit of moxie behind it. A little bit of swagger to it. That makes it stand out. And Julia Hart, my goodness, put chills, and they're multiplying. And I'm losing control, 'cause Julia Hart is on fire. Inside that ring and outside the ring. and she helped get over Sky Blue even more than Sky Blue already was because of her baggage or her trunk, if you know what I'm talking about.